Okay. Alrighty. We have another minute to start, and I will start in a minute. I will begin in a minute. Good morning, everyone. I will begin in a minute. I know it's early. I know it's early, but early bird catches a worm, right? So we are doing early. Okay. So I have requests for a later time for other persons, but we're just gonna chat. We're just gonna chat. This is not about video promotion or anything. We're just gonna chat. For those who don't know, I don't do videos for money. I don't do my teachable moments or any of my videos. They are not monetized. Absolutely none of my videos are monetized. This is what I do for you and myself first. So welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. We're gonna talk about good morning. Good morning, Galdine. Good morning. Good morning. Always appreciate the love I get from you. Thank you so much. So what we're gonna do, it's like I said, it's a spoonful for the journey. And why do I call my series or my first book a spoonful for the journey? It is because we all need something for the journey. There are days when we need a hug. There are days when we need a reproof. That's my old church word. There's days when we need a rebuke. I speak to my friends quite often, and my mom and my best friends, and there are days we just need a laugh. We laugh and we laugh. And there are days when one of my best friends will call me and he says, I want to talk to you about something at work. And it's a serious, they need my DR.ABC or my PhD skills. There are days when I call my best friend, and one of my best friends is a medical doctor, and I need is doctor advice. So what is it that we need? It's a spoonful for the journey. And so I'm going to read today from two things, and then we'll chit chat. And if you have a question, we'll take those questions, and then we'll be done. It's on a whole day thing. I'm think we'll be done in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. We don't need all day for this. All right. So I'm reading from one of my favorite. You may say to me, my God, you do have favorite in your own book? Yes, I do. Um, my favorite, and it's going to be from number 4. So number 4 is called Choose What to Carry. So number 4 from my book, it's Choose What to Carry. And I'm going to read it. As you listen, then we can talk. And feel free to share your comments. Feel free to just share. So choose what to carry. I have been traveling for the past 15 years, and every time I travel, no matter where I go, I overpack. Many times when I reach my destination, I am upset as half of the things I do not wear, never needed, or could honestly have done without. This year, for the first time, I really decided to choose what to carry. I put everything I would love to carry on the bed, and then I eliminated what I really didn't need to carry. I am learning more and more each day that not everything that is needed and not everything is worth carrying. In this life, there are so many things that confront us, bombard us, attack us, weigh us down. These things include the weight of life's demands, job demands, relationships, family, issues, overpacked and unnecessary friendships, haters, as some of you like to say, doubters, liars. These are all seemingly needed to be carried. I see so many people every day overpacked and excess with all the things they honestly think they must carry. You cannot carry them all. That will weigh you down. That will kill you. Kill your dreams, kill your passions, kill your love for life, kill your desire to grow and glow. Kill the very thing that makes you you. So today, this is my spoonful. So today, decide what to carry. Look at all the things you have to carry and make a decision. Trust me, it seems like you must carry them all, but you don't. The weight of it all will kill you. Choose what to carry. If you choose to carry less today, tomorrow you will be alive and well to carry the rest. Wishing you safe travels through life. And I've used these words. If you have any question, please go ahead and type it because I will respond quickly. I've used these words lately. I've used these words lately a lot. Adapt, adjust, and flexibility. What does that mean for us? As I said, we have to choose what to carry. Some of us, we feel like we have to do everything. I'm very organized. I'm very involved. I'm very deliberate. I'm very intentional. You feel like you need to do everything. You can't do everything. You have to tell yourself you can't do everything. And then here is a skill though. The skill is choosing what to carry. What is it you need to do? So, for instance, to 2020, we had 10 things we want to do. We want to finish this course. We want to fall in love. We want to do this house. We want to try for this. We want to pay for this. We want to save for this. We want to write this. You want to do a lot. And guess what? Ambition is key. You have to give yourself a pat on the back for being ambitious. And then you sit down and you say to yourself, what is it that I really can afford to do? Sometimes I see, and I speak very strong and I speak very honest. I've seen people borrow money. I've seen people borrow money to buy certain things, and I go, are you kidding me? I was actually going to curse just now, but I'm not cursing. I was like, are you kidding me? Did you just borrow money to buy that? No. No. You might say, have you ever borrowed money, Andrew? Of course I borrowed money. I borrowed money to pay for school. I borrowed money to pay for a course. I borrowed money to buy a book that I needed. I borrowed money to maybe pay a bill that I need to pay. But borrow money to buy a new stove, borrow money to go on vacation, borrow money to make sure you change a new suit. No, we have to stop. And many of us will not get this because we live in a world where everybody's so careful what to say to each other. And we tiptoe around each other so much. If we're going to be honest, we have to be very honest with each other. And so I will say to my friends, I say to people, choose what to carry. And Sheena said it. How do we choose wise in such a trying time? You have to think, Sheena, the answer to that is what is important to you. So let me give a perfect example. Is finishing school important to you? Yeah. Is finishing school important to me? Maybe not. So because you choose to carry something doesn't mean it's important to me. We have to say what is important. One of the things that everybody's doing nowadays is like, oh God, I'm living my best life. And if you know me, I love to talk about living my best life, right? And sometimes I make joke and I said, this tea is the best tea. I am drinking my best tea. You know what I'm telling you? It's true. This is my best tea. Because I could have taken up, I'm drinking coffee, but I could have drank ginger tea because I like ginger. I like peppermint. I like, certain things. Sometimes what we have to learn is that what is my best is not your best. And we have this really bad habit of trying to think because Andrew, that is Andrew's best, that's going to be my best. Not. Your best life may simply be taking a week to just rest because you haven't been sleeping well. And that's your best life. My best life may be I need to get away to Jamaica to lay down on the beach because I love the beach, I love the sun, and I love the smell of grass and beach and the sun. And my best life may be I have been working so hard, I want a week away. Your best life would be I want to lock up in my house and watch TV. So we have to stop this idea of choosing something because my neighbor chose something. Good morning, Polly. Morning, everyone I see out there. You have to stop that idea of you choosing something because somebody chose it. And let me just say this. It's a great thing. The Bible, I'm a Bible person. I'm an old church boy. I'm not going to get away from that anytime soon. But, the Bible said covet good gifts. So guess what? If I see you doing well, I want that too. One of our persons in our room, I think I see Andre Rose. He's an amazing fitness expert. That's what he does. He is a fitness person. When I see he's doing his thing, he's into fitness. Now I get up one day and I said, you know what? I need to look just as great, my six pack like Andre. You know, the truth is, I'm going to be frank with you. I can't. No, no, you may say, oh, Andrew, everybody can do that. Yes, you can. But I, Andrew Campbell, have chosen not to do it. The thing that I have to do, I cannot apply myself every day doing that level of fitness. So what I've chosen to do is to exercise doing like I do walks. So I'm a power walker. I will walk so fast, child, you have to run to catch me up. That's what I chose to do. So we can't do everything. And this idea of feeling like we must be everything, we must be in everything. You know, my mother usually said, not every drum knock you need to be there. What that means is that you can't be in everything. Some of you want to be in every single thing. You can't. You have to learn that you can't be in every single thing. Choose what to carry. You can't be in every, you can't be in every, you can't be in every, absolutely, you can't. And you know, and I use that fitness example for a reason, because everybody wants to be perfect at everything. You perfect at everything. Some of you may disagree with me, and that's fine. But I have decided that Andrew Campbell, aka Dr. ABC, cannot be perfect at everything. So I choose what to carry. I'm going to carry my education because that's important for my profession. I'm going to carry very good self-care because that's important for my survival, especially because I'm responsible for myself. I can't afford to not take care of myself, because if I don't take care of myself, I'm not sure who will take care of me. Also chosen to really nurture friendships. And you talk about friends, I may wonder why. It's because I live alone and because I'm single now. Oh yes, just now. Okay, we're praying for him. Hallelujah. Right? I've learned how to choose what to carry. And I've learned that I cannot be in everything and do everything. So I have to make some decisions what is important to me. And thank you when you said that, Polly. So something maybe you have missed, Polly, is what I said when I said I am totally inspired by that person. Totally inspired by you know, Andre Sixpack. We don't know how we get to talk about that, but it's a good example. It's a perfect example. And if you watch Andre, you see the discipline that he put into that. He is choosing what to carry. He's doing what works for him. Can you imagine being a person who sells underwear and decide not to look good in an underwear? You would mess up your business. And so you have to choose what to carry. And so what is it you do? You know, Polly, you know, I pick on you, Polly. You do events well. I know you're a professional in many areas, but I've been to many of your events and I will continue attending your events. Why? Because I think you have chosen what event to keep and how to prepare for that. And that's why you're successful. I've been to your boat ride, I've been to your parties. You are successful because you're very deliberate. I used that word before, deliberate, intentional. Adapt, adjust. Those are our words today. We are teaching vocabulary. Deliberate and intentional. In choosing what to, Sheila, you asked the most important question. How do I choose? And I won't go on any further, except I'll say to you, you have to choose what to carry, be deliberate, be intentional, decide what's best for you, because what's good for your neighbor is not good for you. And I think I want to repeat that before we get this wrapped up in another 10 minutes, is that you have to understand that what is good for your neighbor may not be good for you. We have to take inspiration from people. We have to take lessons from people. We have to be, the Bible says, covet good gifts. If I see you doing something, thank you, L'Oreal. Find you, and you know, and finding your niche is not as easy as we make it look. Don't be sad if you think what was your niche is no longer your niche. Okay? Don't be sad, but work at it. Work at it. I'm going to give you a perfect example. I feel the need to say this, and I don't know why, but I guess I'm always led. So somebody is on the call that needs to hear this. I do a lot of public speaking. I make good money from public speaking. If you know me well, I know most of you in here do, you know I could speak fast. I think fast, I speak fast. in my earlier writing, I would make certain mistakes because when I read it over, I felt like things were missing. And then I realized I am way faster than my fingers can carry me. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I have to share this. I feel like it's somebody need to hear this. So I was thinking faster that my fingers could carry me. And when I'm passionate about something or I'm excited, I would go fast. And on my evaluation as a younger teacher, I'm not as young as I look, okay? Yes, it's good care, good genes, good God. Uh, uh, and love from you and love from my family, love from my friends. And what I did, I said to the student, when the students, you said to me, sir, you're going too fast. My job is I am here to teach somebody. They must understand what I am saying. There's no two-way about that. Some of us, we like our own attitude, we like our own way, and nobody can chat to it because we're good and nobody can chat to it. That's a Jamaican dialect. No one can say anything to you. You are beyond corrected, or you are beyond feedback, or you're above feedback. That's not true. So when the student says, sir, you're going too fast, I said to them at the beginning of the course, I'm giving everybody permission to raise your hand and stop me and say, sir, time out or slow down. Why? Because if I'm an educator, I'm a good educator if I am not engaging, if you can't understand me. So what I did, I work on that. And if you listen to me now, you realize I'm very deliberate in what I'm saying. I'm taking my time. As much as you see me online, you think I'm just going off script. I do have some notes here. I have some notes here. Because some of us, we think we're so good. We just put the live on and we just talk. No, darling. No, darling. No, 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 no. Don't do it. Take some notes. Keep yourself on target. We're going to be wrapping up in about the next 5-6 minutes. I say 25 minutes the max. It's not an all morning thing. People have things to do. Go in, do what you need to do, and do it well. So for me, it's important that I inculcate and grow and learn and work at my craft. So working at your craft is important. As much as I have a PhD, I am working at my craft every single day. Today is the first day I'm using a live to do an episode. First, some of you may think I've done this a million times. It's a first. And I'm using my laptop, I'm using my phone. So you have to work at what you're doing. Work at what you're good at. I'm sure you never hear it before. You normally hear people say, work at what you're not good at. Oh, no, 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 no. You have to work at what you're not good at. But you have to also keep working at what you're good at. Because I want to sharpen my skills every day. So yes, I do a lot of public speaking. I speak for a living. And what I do here, I get paid for that when I do workshops. But I have to work at doing well. I work at my pronunciation. I work at my enunciation. I work at my timing, my spacing. This morning, I got up this morning. I got my for you. And I'm going to tell you this. If one of you came on the line, we'd have this conversation this morning. If we have 19 persons in the room, some have come, some have gone, that's perfect. People are busy, people sometimes are not interested in this stuff. But I prepared myself. I got my face, take care of myself. I, comb my beard, brush my teeth. I prepared myself because you have to work at what we are doing. Some of us, we have laid our talent too careless. Too careless. Yes, if you have a profession, you have a work, you are doing good, continue working at what you are good at. And that's what we want to talk about. So we're talking about choosing what to carry. We got into that because that's imperfect. And so I'm going to read for you again the last one. So I read 2 for the day. I read number 4, and I'm going to read from you 96. Number 96 is when I said choose what to carry, then I'm going to talk about being distracted. So being distracted by bitterness. That's number 94. So I'm not number 94. Sorry, number 96. Number 96. So number 9 is Number 96 says, you are not just a circle. And then we're going to wrap up with this, okay? So I'm reading from number 96. Many of you, I see you online. You have my book. I see Aries, my girl over there in Europe. I love you. Tell your daughter hello for me. I see Pulga, amazing African dance teacher. That was a good class yesterday, Pulga. I didn't finish all of it, okay? But I did what I could. You're amazing, Pulga. And I see a lot of you have my book, Jermaine Ness. I see you all over there. My girl, my good girl from the Bahamas. I see you. So I'm reading from number 96, and then we'll wrap up. In 5 minutes, we're done. So hold on for 5 more minutes. So number 96 says, you are. So let's go. Having a fabulous maths class with my students, we got into a discussion about the circle. The circle I had on the board. A few months ago, the circle was a 2D shape. A few weeks after, that same circle was back again as part of a cone. Later, it was a clock. I took the same circle in the science class, and it was part of a machine. A few weeks ago, that same circle was a pie chart. Last week, that circle in fraction was a whole, right? An entire whole. Be careful what you assume about someone. They're a circle, but are they really? Get to know people for yourself and do not allow anyone to tell you who they are. Allow no one to force you to just be a circle. There is so much more to you. So, 2 things come out of that reading. First one is that we are more than what we think we are sometimes. And I see people in here who think, oh my God, I'm just. You know, when people said I am just, you have to be careful with that. You kind of feed into that. You tell yourself, well, I'm just a wife. I'm just a meter. And I'm just what? I'm just the shampoo girl. You see that idea of constantly telling yourself, I am just a? We speak life. I believe we speak life. We believe what we see. And you tell you're just a waiter, you'll always be a waiter. No, I'm a realist. You are a damn waiter. That's not what I'm saying. I am saying, want more. See yourself more. See yourself maybe as the host or the maitre d'. See yourself maybe as, I'm not saying be superficial. I'm not saying be like, oh my God, tomorrow I'm going to own 5 restaurants. I don't play that foolishness. I don't play that rubbish. Step by step, work to get where you want to go. But what I want you to do is see yourself as more. See yourself as more. And the idea that you can be anything you want to be, Aries, absolutely. But you know what? I don't bullshit people. I said you're going to work at it. So when somebody says, oh, I can be anything, let me give you a perfect story. That's something that came to me. Let me give you a perfect story. No joke. I know, I roll up my I'm going to fight. I know a guy online. No joke. He likes clothes. He likes fashion. He designs. Well, I didn't know he designs. He just likes clothes and he likes stuff. And he used to post the most, I would say, aggressive posts sometimes about people talking shit about me, blah, 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 blah. And then I realized he wants to learn, he wants to be a designer. And I would inbox him and I would say to him, don't post about those things. Start your designing work. And every time you go online, post a picture of what you're designing, post a picture of what you're cutting, post a picture of your machine, post a picture of you sewing, post a picture of you drawing. Let me tell you something. I am not telling you. I'm not saying nobody should say that I said I inspired him to be amazing. No, I didn't say that. I said I inbox him and I encourage him. He went to school. He's doing his designing course. Let me tell you something. I am watching him be amazing. I'm watching him being amazing. So let me just say this. Yes, we can be anything we want to be, but we have to work at it. That's what we keep missing. We keep telling our children, you can be a prime minister tomorrow morning. Oh yes, you can be a prime minister, but maybe you need to maybe study so you can actually read and write. Maybe you need to actually go to school so maybe you could get a degree or a certificate in something in prime ministering or something. Like this idea, your ass down and get where you want to go is a lie. And some of us are telling people that lie. I'm going to go there. I don't play foolishness. We have to encourage people. Yes, you are not just a circle. You can be this, you can be that, you can be anything, but it takes work. So that's the first part. And the second part is we have to learn ourselves how to speak life to our friends and our neighbors. We have to see each other as possibilities. Stop seeing people as just a circle. So, you see somebody, yeah, he's just going to be that. He's just going to, let me leave him alone. Don't do that. Don't do that, people. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Please stop it. Yesterday somebody made a post and they had a spelling error in it. And I quickly inboxed them and I said, hey, correct that. And then I said to them, trust me, I have had a lot of corrections. You know what is surprising? There are people who will never inbox you to correct you, but they'll go out on Facebook and they'll say, oh, they think they're this and they can't do this. No. Circle. We have to see each other with more. We're talking about after this pandemic, people are going to be nicer and better and this and that. You know what? I'm a realist. I'm never a Debbie Downer. I speak life. Many of us will come out of this being more humble, being kinder, being more realistic, being more honest. But some of us are going to come out being worse because we feel like we were in prison for 14 are coming to kill and revenge. And when I say kill, I didn't mean kill. You know what I mean? But we don't change. So if you think this pandemic is that gonna sprinkle some magic dust and voila, oh, the magic just must sprinkle on my head. Voila! After Corona, everybody's gonna be such better. Yes, you and I will be better. Oh yes. Some of us will be better. Some of us are taking time to reflect. Some of us are learning that, all that time you spend not talking to your family and your kids and your lovers and your partners, you have many people who have said they have grown in their love relationships. But some people are going to be worse. So it's a choice. What am I saying this morning? So this morning, as I wrap up, I talk about two things. Number 4, choose what to carry. And number 96, I said you're not just a circle. So I hope everybody understands this. I said a lot of stuff, and that's what I'm supposed to do. So this is not about me teaching you a lesson on a topic where I'm going from introduction to the body to the conclusion. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I am not doing a course this morning. This is not a course. This is not a course. This is a spoonful for the journey. A spoonful. Not a whole cup full, not a whole bowl full, a spoonful, not a plate. Don't come here craven. Don't come here, as my granny would say, don't come here gravelicious. All we are sharing this morning is a spoonful for the journey. A spoonful. So whatever I said this morning, I hope you are able to take some. Some of you are driving in your car. Some of you are on the train, in the bus. Some of you, you're coming from Europe. Thank you so much for coming far. It's love. And so tomorrow we'll meet again. Let me ask a question. It feels like 8 o'clock was really too early. Give me a yes if we should meet at 9 instead of 8. Because I'm gonna do it this week, just for this week. I'm doing it. So yes, told you. So if you think 8 is good, I need a few lessons in public speaking. Aries, I'm going to shock us later. You're going to be shocked when I tell you what I'm posting later. I'm actually offering a free workshop, about 2 free workshops this week. And one of them is about things that work for public speaking. So 8 a.m. is fine. And thank you. 8 a.m. You're up early anyhow. You know you were up. Stop behaving like you wasn't up. You know you were up. Put on your robe. Stay in your pajama. Don't come naked. Don't come naked. Okay? It's love. Thank you for your encouragement. And I want to say big up to everyone who's doing the room. I see you. I see you, David. I see your meditation. I'm not a big meditation person, but I see you doing it. So those of you who are into meditation, David Jerome is right up there. You can Google him. Not Google him. You can Facebook him and see his stuff. He does meditation. For those of you who like, and I was there the other day, and the stillness was so good. But I do my stuff. But many persons are looking for that. Thank you so much. Thank you. You got a belly full, right? It was just to get a spoonful, but you got a belly full. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Take your time. And those of you, today is a rough day. Hey, it's okay to have a rough day. I'm not here to tell you it's going to be perfect. It's okay to have one of those friggin' rough day. One of my things, if you don't believe me, go into my book and look at the one that says breaking dishes. I might talk about that this week. Breaking dishes. When I talk about breaking dishes, like when you just feel pissed, but don't stay at that position. My thing is to stay there forever. That's the danger of being down too long. I'm going to talk about that. Being down too long is dangerous. You have to pull yourself up. And I'm going to talk about that this week. I'm going to share with you something very personal. When I broke up in my last relationship and I didn't see it coming, and what it did to me at the time when I was just living my best life, and how I had to get up and say to myself, honey, no, darling, get up off the couch. You cried some cry, that's fine. Now you got to get up and go to work so you can pay your rent. That time I was renting, so you can take care of yourself. This lying down on the couch crying forever is not going to help. The man already, excuse me, don't let me start a whole different situation right now. The man already gone. What are you going to do? Call the police? 911. What's your emergency? My boyfriend leave me. Go arrest him. Some of you need to stop this rubbish. And some of you who think, oh, Andy, you're so rough. I am not rough. I am a realist. I am a realist. That some of you have an issue. We have an issue in your relationship, because when somebody says they're done, then you need to run after them and tell them, no, come back to me. You're not done. You're not done. Excuse me. So I started on topic. You're pulling on my energy. So I have to go there. I feel you're pulling on my energy. So I have to tell you, I had to go where I didn't plan to go this morning. But I feel you're pulling on my energy. Self-care is more than a cup of tea and, oh, I've done a facial or comb my beard and make sure I'm living my best beard life. And I make sure I'm doing my push-up and make sure I walk. Self-care is about your emotions. If you take good physical self and your emotional self is in a mess. That wasn't this morning topic. How did I get into this? Listen, I'm going to have to come off of this live because some of you have energy right now. No, I'm dead serious. Let me just finish up this, because I feel somebody pulling on my energy, and I have to say this. Self-care is more than being cute and fabulous. Oh my God, I got a facial. I do it. I got my nails done. I have really good toenails, better than my fingernails. Oh, I do a facial. I make sure I give myself, oh yes, I take care. But it's also about the inner self. About crying when you need to. Letting it go through tears. And after, see that big word? After the tears, drying your eyes. I have one piece of napkin. After the tears, dry. That's my eyes? Oh yes, that's my eyes. After the tears, drying your eyes and saying to yourself, now let me, thank you, Polly. Okay? Saying to yourself, let me now go and live in. Because some attitude that you need to cry forever. And I know there are people here who do, different philosophy than I. They believe we need to be patient with people and to allow people to cry. But let me say this, and let me say this very clear. Every single thing, get ready for this one, every single thing has an expiry date. Include your tears about a situation. I know there are people are going to come and say, Angie, everybody get time to heal. I didn't say you must take time to heal. I didn't say that. But let me just say this to you. When I got my last relationship and my heart broken, lying down in bed and crying for days or weeks was a luxury I could not afford. So yes, if you could lie in bed and cry for months, God, he left me, oh my God, let me cry for a whole year or for 2 years and not live. That's fine. Maybe somebody you're right for you. Maybe you are okay. You live with your parents. But you live with someone who can take care of you. So you can cry. I cried. Ass off couch, and I had to go to be very honest, and I'm going to be very open. That time, I don't know why I'm sharing this because this wasn't part of the plan, but that time was a time when I decided to take 6 months off from work to write my book. I want you to understand what I'm saying so you get what I'm saying. I took 6 months off to write a book. In the middle of taking 6 months, financial decision made. So you talk about choose what to carry. I chose to take a cut to produce a book, to develop my career. See? Choose what to carry. Choose what to carry. If somebody takes 6 months off work, don't run to take 6 months off work. Find out why they took 6 months off work. So my 6 months was to write my next book. In the middle of that 6 months break, that's when I lost my relationship, and I had to cry. And then in the middle of crying, in the middle of lying down crying, I said to myself, so I am going to stay in the chair and cry. I'm not going to write. I'm going to stay and cry. So at the end of this 6 months, I'm going to have no money, no book, and no man. See, I come full circle. You thought I wasn't going to come full circle. Choose what to carry. That's our topic today. Choose what to carry. So at the end of the 6 months, if I'd follow my emotions, I would be lying down crying. Ooh, I'm single, I'm sad. And I would not have money because I took a pay cut. And I would not have a book. So what I did, I got myself up, dry my eyes. Still was morning, and I wrote my book. I finished writing my book. And I have the book to show today. It's on my shelf. It's somewhere. Where it is? Somewhere. It's on my shelf up there. I have the book to show. My heart has healed. Oh, my heart. Miss him sometime because he was a good guy. But my heart is healed. And I'm ready for love again. But I also have my book. And that book has opened doors for me and opportunities. You'll be surprised I share this with you. Writing a book, especially an educational book, is not to make $1 million. It's to build your career and to build your career. So I see you, Aries. I know you're right. Aries, those you're writing, those articles are not going to make you a millionaire. What they're doing is solidifying and bringing you into other spaces. That's why you're being asked to speak at another conference and another conference and another conference on me, right? Look in the mirror can be crazy, right? So that's why you're getting those opportunities. So choose what to carry, people. And that was my message. I chose what to carry, and we're good. And every day I'm still choosing what to carry, because every day something comes and we have to make choices. All right. So have yourselves a wonderful day. I'm going to see you again tomorrow at 8 a.m. Yes, we're going to stick with 8 o'clock. And it was supposed to be 20 minutes somebody and somebody pulled me to say something I needed to say, and I hope you are a little better today because I run with what I said because I shared that with you, all right? And if you were here and you got nothing from it, that's okay. Sometimes the spoonful is not for you. It's okay. Don't be upset with yourself. You sign here. Don't be pissed at me. Sometimes it's not for you. Maybe tomorrow is for you. Let's see. We won't talk about this tomorrow. I'm gonna read tomorrow. I think I want to read tomorrow. I'm not sure which numbers, but I have them written down what I want to do. Have yourself a wonderful day, everyone. Love you, love you, love you.